What's up, guys? We're back out here again today. I know it's been a little while since we posted any videos, but today we're going to try to get the motor up to temperature. We cranked the motor almost like 2 weeks ago, and we had a bad power steering fluid leak, so the motor didn't get up to temperature like it should, but it was idling pretty decent. Today we got the laptop hooked up. We're going to make sure everything's running good. And I'll give y'all a little overview of what all we got going on here with the Holley. But y'all stay tuned. Alright. Last 2 weekends ago, we got all this hooked up as far as our radiator, plug wires, got the distributor phased in. We got our oil pressure sensor here from Low Dollar Motorsports, plugged right into the Holley ECU. And on this side, we got our fuel pressure sensor right here, just teed in where it comes into the throttle body. It's also from Low Dollar Motorsports. Both of them are 0 to 100 PSI. So we got them hooked up so we can monitor our fuel pressure, oil pressure, because when you buy this, it don't come with it. It comes with your temperature sensor here and your O2 sensor, but it don't come with a fuel pressure or your oil pressure, I'd say. And we are running the Holley coil. The Holley, it's just mounted up there out of the way. The Hyperspark coil, the Hyperspark distributor, and we are running the Hyperspark ignition box. You see it laying there. I kind of got a mess of wires, but it's fine, you know. We'll get them cleaned up for now, but we got the laptop hooked up and all. We're gonna try to get this thing started, get it idling, get it up to temperature, see if our fans kick on like we got it set in the ECU. And just see how it does. Last time we didn't get it up to temperature. I mean, we worked on it probably 10 hours and kind of got dark on us. So. And this is the power steering line right here we had to replace. So it was leaking bad and I didn't want to burn my pump up. I mean, all that front drive stuff is real expensive, so it's the last thing I wanted before I even get to drive it, to burn the pump up. So. But yeah, we'll get our battery hooked up and try to light a fire, I guess. This thing's kind of loud. It's got mufflers on it, Spintex, but they're kind of short and they right underneath the cab, so it kind of echoes in here. Well, that's about an overview of it. I mean, we started it. We had a few fuel leaks, but that was us. We didn't tighten the fittings. Kind of getting in a hurry and all, but I think we got everything buttoned up now, so we're gonna try to get it started, get it idling, see what we can get going here. Well, see if she starts. All right, we're gonna try this again. It seemed a little rich last time we crunk it too, so I took 15% of fuel from it. So maybe now it'll do a little better. It looks like it's flooding in the intake itself, so we'll give it a try again. All right, guys. After that start up there, I noticed that here, my my KPA wasn't going down. It was staying up here. So then I realized I didn't have my 1-bar map sensor hooked up. So it really didn't matter if I changed any fuel. So now I got it hooked up here. It's just a vacuum line. And now we're gonna try to start it, see if it does anything any different. And yeah, we'll give it a try now. See what it does. It ought to do a lot better, I think. So we're gonna try to get it idling again. See if our fans kick on. Well, she's doing a lot better, but I had to switch it off. I got a little coolant leak up front here. and I ain't got a yoke in the transmission, so it's leaking pretty good back here. I'm just wasting transmission fluid. But now the map sensor is working like it's supposed to, and it was running at about 13 on the air fuel ratio. Probably wouldn't hurt for me to go in here and idle it down some. It started getting up to temperature and everything, so the main thing is get the map sensor hooked up. As you can see here, it's gradually falling down, but as the engine gets warmer, you probably need to do some enrichment for the startup or whatever. Well, get to working on that. She don't sound bad at all. I'm happy with it. And you might have seen in the idle clip that just had the exhaust kind of shoved up on there and it fell off. Got a lot louder, but we'll get it all worked out. Try to get this leak on your coolant sealed up, and that's the only leak we got besides losing transmission fluid, and it's kind of expensive just to be wasting, so I'm gonna get a yoke when I get my drive shaft built. I just wanted everybody to kind of hear it idle, kind of let you know that it's not a difficult thing to hook up. I mean, if you've got any kind of common sense with wiring, and as long as you follow the instructions in the manual, I think you'll be all right. And then that tune in it is the Holley default tune, and the closed comp on it's 23% in the negative. So we got some changes to do. Ain't no big deal though. But yeah, I got a lot of wiring to clean up and get going. But this is the truck in its first, well, not technically the first idle, but probably like the third idle. So, well, we had some issues, but now we don't. So while I'm waiting on my drive shaft, I'm gonna work on these brake lines here. Will probably be my next video. Running all the brake lines from the front to the back. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm happy with the truck. I mean, I couldn't. It's been a long time coming. I've been working on this thing since 2020. I hadn't heard an idle until 3 weekends ago. And we had some issues and leaks. We got the leaks fixed and idled it again. We didn't have the map sensor hooked up. That's my fault for not reading the instructions, but yeah. I'll see y'all next time, probably on some brake lines. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate it.
Soundstripe. Soundstripe.